Hello, everybody. Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today for the Fitchburg Senior Center, it's our director, love it, beloved director, Jill McHone. Jill, welcome back to the show. How are you doing?
Oh, pretty good. Jeremy, it's supposed to be my day off today. And because I didn't finish up some things and I forgot my other interview, here I am.
Hey, you know what? We're not going to hold you to any of that because we got to spend some extra time together today, and
You
that's
sure
always
did.
nice.
Yep.
We have a lot to talk about today, and the first one is the patio update.
Yeah.
Patio, I have seen some of the renderings now,
Oh,
and it looks beautiful, but we got some
yeah.
more fundraising to do, unfortunately.
I know, darn it.
But
But
it's gonna be
anyway,
so good. It's gonna look so
it
good.
this project was a little bit different because we had to fundraise for all of it.
Mhm.
And we didn't have enough money to get some actual renderings and hire, a landscape design company to give those the renderings because we hadn't raised the funds. So it was a little bit backwards. So working with Public Works and another landscape company, we put a potential price out there based on what we wanted for the patio. So we raised nearly $60,000, which is amazing in 2 months. Like, what an amazing community. Um, then we had enough money to hire the architect to really make the real design, and with the lights and the shade structure and all the beautiful things, the patio came in a little bit higher than we anticipated. So now with these beautiful drawings, the renderings are out. There's big poster boards down at the senior center. You can see how beautiful it's going to be, but we need to get another 15,000. So we have started our kickoff with the newsletter that just came out for April, and we'll start raising just a few more dollars to make this project happen.
Yeah, and I think the people should know too. I mean, we're bound to we're in a pro mega area too, so you have to approve these drawings too with different folks that are owners of the area, and so you're working a lot of different angles here to make all of this come out right. But at the end of the day,
Yeah,
it is going to look just amazing, and is going to serve so many great purposes
yeah,
for folks coming down to the senior center.
yeah. It'll be great. And we were lucky enough, we are able to put the bids out. So we're going to keep moving forward because I am confident we will raise the money and hopefully we will have a patio come late summer.
Wow. Well, this will be awesome, and I'm going to be out there celebrating with you
Yeah.
when we achieve our next goal here in the fundraising. Jill, if people want to donate, where do they do that?
So we'll put the link on the website again to donate here for the patio. They can mail a check in, drop a check off. But yeah, they can make an online donation. We will have it on the front page of our website. Patio donations, click here. And
All
it's
right.
that simple.
That is simple.
Yeah,
Another thing that is really simple is you need to all attend the pancake breakfast. It is back.
it
Friends
is
of the
back
Fitchburg
after a
Senior
couple of
Center.
years.
So excited.
I
Let's do
know,
this.
I know. So April 23rd, 8 to noon. $10 for adults and $5 for kids. It is a fundraiser through the Fitchburg Senior Center Friends. Um, we think it's going to be huge. We're planning for 600.
Wow.
That's a lot of pancake.
That's a lot of pancakes, a lot of eggs, a lot of sausage.
Yeah. So our Fitchburg Senior Friends have been amazing putting this together. They've gotten a lot of business sponsors on board. And so we expect the community is going to come out and support this event because people are kind of ready to gather, which we're seeing, with a lot of our other programs. So we're pretty excited to have this back. So mark your calendars, Sunday, April 23rd, 8 to noon.
Jill, this is one of my favorite community events. There's a
Yeah.
lot of great community events that happen across the city, don't get me wrong. But this
Yeah.
one, it's so neat. It's in our backyard here at City Hall, which we think is
Right.
really cool. But this brings folks of all ages. It's
It
more
does.
than just the senior center. And I think if you've never
Mhm.
experienced that, how would you tell people that come out to this? What have you seen throughout the years?
Well, I've seen neighbors connect with neighbors who they've never seen, or people that used to live next to somebody, or kids that come in that grew up in neighborhoods. And I think you're absolutely right. That's exactly what you see is, oh my God, I haven't, talked to you in months. And particularly since COVID, there's been a huge social disconnect for valid reasons. But I think that people are ready. And even prior to COVID, it was just and there's something about gathering around food in sort of a location. I mean, the concerts are really good, but that's outside and it's really spread out. But we're kind of in a small area, and so people really run into each other, and then they have these times to just really reconnect. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. If you haven't been to it before, mark your calendar, April 23rd, 8 to noon, right there
Yeah.
at the Fitchburg Senior Center. And
Yeah.
if you're looking at the flyer for this month, your newsletter
Oh,
has
yeah.
changed just a tiny bit.
Yeah, yeah. So, luckily I have this wonderful committee called Plan for Growth. And every month we meet and just look at sort of ways to plan for the future, and then, things we can do right away to make things better. And one of those was really trying to revamp the newsletter. And it is an ongoing process, but the first steps we've taken, and Dave Hill, who does the newsletter, has done a great job of looking at things that are going to make it easier to read. So we've got some new headings at the top of each page. There's a lot of programs. We've really moved to more registration for programs because, for one, we're running out of space. For two, it's nice to tell the presenter how many will or will not be in attendance, even if the program is free. So you're going to see a big R next to a program that says, if you need to register, there's an R there. The inside cover just has all your important information, our mission statement, our vision statement, staff contact information, how to register for programs, other things like that. So each month we hope to make little tweaks that just make it more user-friendly to read through and find the information that you want to easily. So I love the new look this month. And again, it's kind of a work in progress. And so we're, if somebody has some comments, bring it on. We love it. It's your newsletter. We're just putting it out there. So yeah, we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, it looks wonderful, and I feel like you got a lot. You have a lot of things going on,
Yeah.
but it is laid out in a nice way to kind of understand whether you got to do it virtually, whether you're going to be in
Yep.
person, whether you're
Yep.
going to sign online, whether you're going
Yep.
to just come out and enjoy all the great things that are going on. You have so many things. Anyways, final one here is the virtual Stepping On program. Tell us a little about this.
So Stepping On is a really great class, and it's evidence-based. So that means it's been proven to be effective. It's a longer class. It goes April 13th to June 1st. But what it does is it really brings in a lot of experts that can give you information that can help prevent falls. So we're talking about physical therapists. We're talking about pharmacists. We're talking about people that are talking about vision, and all of these play into somebody falling or not. So if you can improve the way you walk, if you can get rid of throw rugs, if you make sure that your vision is where it needs to be and you have the right prescription. So it's a lot of guest speakers that talk about different components of our world that really impact whether you're going to fall or not. So that is registration. I can't remember if there's a fee or not, but if there is, it's very minimal. It's a great program. We've done it in person lots of times, and we might have done it virtually over COVID, but we're going to give a virtual a try again. So pick up a newsletter, get more information, but it starts April 13th. So if you're thinking about it, sign up today.
All right. Well, Jill, thank you so much for the time.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure catching up with you. A lot going on there at the Senior Center. If people want to get in contact with you, get a copy of the newsletter, or just come out for a cup of coffee, where can they find you?
They can find us at 5510 Lacey Road. Main office is lower level of the community center. Always come in. We love when people come in. They can go online, of course, at the city website and head to the senior center. We try to distribute a lot of our newsletters at, of course, the library, Oasis Coffee Shop. They're at Senior Apartments, and some other businesses throughout the community. So, or just give me a call and I'll mail you one. No problem.
Direct mail. Do you sign those
Direct
too?
mail.
You're like, can I get your autograph on that?
Exactly.
You're like, no. All right, Jill, thank you so much. We'll see you at the pancake breakfast.
Thank you, Jeremy.